YouTube, Low Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all across the globe. It's your boy, one half of the dynamic duo, King. And I'd like to welcome you to another episode of We Talk Mavs, where we talk Mavs from a fan's perspective. Do me a favor, well, first things first, happy birthday to my guy, Rel. I'm a partner in crime, the other half of the duo. I don't know what he's doing. Probably partying it up with Terry over there, but happy birthday to Rel. You only get them, I guess, one time a year, and we cherish those around here. So happy birthday, bro. Secondly, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button for us somewhere over here. And if you could also hit the like button. Everybody hit the like for those short-handed Mavs making another win, big-time win without a lot of guys, without the chief, without the captain. So hit that like for us today. But we'll get into that and much more here. Doing this solo dolo today. Well, at least I think I am. But before we get into all that, we want to give a special shout out to the sponsors of the channel, and that's FANATICS. A huge thank you goes out to FANATICS for continuing to sponsor the channel. If you're looking for the latest Mavs gear, NBA gear, or merchandise in general of any other sports team, check out FANATICS and be sure to use our custom link on the screen and always in the show's description. If you're currently watching the show, scanning the QR code on the screen is the easiest way to get the link. And Glow Yard, this season is looking to be a special. Now, if I was still buying Dallas Mavericks products right now, that double O right now is looking very tempting and nice, that Max Christie. But any Maverick jersey, any other jersey of any team you may want to get, just hit the description. Hit that, I guess that link in the description, I should say, or actually hit the QR code, and it'll take you straight there. You can go to the site. It helps the channel out in a special way if you go through the site, and we appreciate you. But other than that, let's get to the game. But first and foremost, as I said, Rel probably doing it big with his lady for his birthday. So I thought, why not have a pretty face again on screen with me? And she said, okay. So I want to welcome my wife, the writer, the rapper as well, performer of the old theme song. What was it? Standin on Business. What is that? Witness. Jeez, Standin on Business, and all the other ones before that. But most of y'all already know her. But here she is again for the second time. Appreciate you. What's up, babe? And that's Queen.
Hey, it's good to be back, y'all.
Hey, sorry, babe. Trying to get through all this stuff and all. Let me give you applause and all like everyone else. But
Happy to be here.
appreciate you joining the show, babe. And actually, hold on, because you get first billing around here in this house, so we know how this works. We're gonna give you the left side.
I get Rel spot.
Yeah, but how you feeling today, babe?
I'm feeling good. I'm glad we're getting all these wins. We need it.
Appreciate you for being on the show. But let's do it. Let's get right into it, and let's get to the takeaways of the game. All right, as my partner says, let's put it in the people's face. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Miami Heat 118-113. The Mavericks shoot 51% from the field. The Miami Heat shoot 47%. The Dallas Mavericks shoot 36% from three, but the Miami Heat only shoot 28%. The Mavericks shoot 13-16 for 81% from the free throw line. The Miami Heat shoot 17 for 26 for 65%. We were out rebounded, but only by 2, being so undermanned. Offensive rebounds, they beat us 16-11, but we won the defensive rebounds 29-26, and everything else. Y'all see that. But let me get to the actual stats. Sorry, give me a second, guys. Box score. And babe, I guess you can give your opinion first. What was your overall opinion on this game?
Well, personally, I feel like this was definitely a statement game for Mr. Exum. He had a lot of good looks during the game. Najee as well showed a lot of energy, but you also could tell that there was moments where he wasn't entirely sure of himself and he was second guessing himself. But no, overall, I feel like the communication on the floor was great between everybody. It looks like they're kind of finding a flow, which is definitely needed now that we're going to All Star Weekend. Everybody can get a nice little break in. So I'm hoping during that time, they kind of come more of a cohesive unit. They're coming great though. I thought it was a good game, and I'm glad that we had folks out on Miami that might have given us some trouble.
Facts. It was simple. I agree. Same thing you said. I thought it was a good team win overall. It was a great team win actually, especially with only what was that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people suiting up. I think we had no center at all. Omax was the starting center for us again one more time. I thought everybody played a good game. The only guy that looked a little shaky was Jaden Hardy again. He got to get his confidence together. I don't know what's going on with Hardy. But other than that, like everybody showed up again. This was a major win. Shout out to Jason Kidd again for doing an excellent job with the guys. Shout out for getting another win before the All-Star break, like you said, especially with Kyrie and them wanting to get them another day off, going into the break and getting them refreshed. Hopefully other guys can return. You can get some bodies back after the break. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I thought everybody in general, with special names I want to shout out as far as giving guys, love for the game ball and all. But all in all, I thought everybody did a good job, really.
Yeah, I do too. I especially do. Yeah, I think everybody did exceptional.
And as I said, it started from the head coach. And it was an ugly game from the beginning. It was defensive. Guys got better looks at scoring at the end or the second half. But I just thought they did an awesome job as far as everybody in general.
Yeah, other than that, I don't really have any complaints. We seemed to I think we had one more turnover than Miami, maybe. But other than that, no, I thought it was a good game. And it kept it was interesting. Oh yeah, I might be frozen.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, all right, yeah. And then regardless, but yeah, no, I feel like everybody had good synergy. I felt like Tyler Hero was kind of annoying me though. Like he was doing some dirty ball stuff, but I'm not really overly surprised. I feel like he's just a dirty player in general, but that's a conversation for another day.
He had a 40 piece though. He did give us a 40 piece.
Yeah, I'm about to say he does put up his numbers. You can't take that away from him. But yeah, everybody did good, and especially watching everybody's morale kind of rebound since the past 2 weeks have been crazy. It's definitely showing that a lot of the guys are young, but they're mature. And I think that the maturity that Kyrie is showing them, as well as some of the older fellas, is really getting through to them. And I think that they're a little bit past the Luka distraction now, because it's now they got to play without him. It's not like us; we have to wait for every game, to be like, Luka's not there. But for them, it's business as usual. So
100.
Hopefully, we still stand on business.
I agree, babe. But yeah, I don't like Rob would say. I don't have much to say other than that. It was just a good game. We didn't have many people playing, so it was awesome to see, the guys that did play be able to do that, give that type of effort to win a game. So it was an awesome game. I don't want people to think I don't think it was incredible. It was a good win. It was an excellent win. But yeah, that's it. Everybody gave it their all. That's how I felt. But you got anything else you want to say about it, babe?
No, it kind of got a little scary towards the end, because we were up for a minute, and then once they got close to our one, I think it was 110 that we had at that point, that's when it started getting nervous. But other than that, nah, they pulled it together. I was really afraid that they were going to start missing shots at the end out of being nervous, but no, they were focused.
Yep.
We didn't watch them fall apart. Usually we watch everything kind of fall apart then. So that was great.
Yep. You missed your closers, but they came through in the end. They closed. So I agree. But let's get to the game ball then, babe. But before we do, let's show some love to the partner of the channel. I guess the app of all apps, as my partner would say, and that's Playback.
Are you looking for a place where you can watch every Mav game this year, live, including the pre- and postseason? We talk that. How about old school basketball matchups from the 90s and early 2000s? We talk that as well. Do you watch wrestling and other things? Well, we talk about those too. If you do, Glow Sun Production on Playback is where you want to be. The app is 100% free and we have plenty of VIPs. So why haven't you joined us yet?
Yes, please download the Playback app wherever you get your apps and follow us on Glow Sun Production. We do We Talk Mavs. We do We Talk Hoop Goats, myself and Rel. I do We Talk Kayfabe at times, wrestling events, and also Rel and Will do Cause We Geek and Watch movies on YouTube, geek culture movies and all. We may add some more things as well. We talk 77 for Luka as well when we watch Luka games. But follow us. Hold on. I think Queen's back. Follow us on Playback. Also, shout out to Assist as well. Follow us on assist.live. We do, what is that? I guess Gamecast or like game watch-alongs. That should be the way to put it. On Assist, where you can watch us there and actually watch the game as a second screen and see us talk and converse and, have conversations and all between each other. So, yes, please do that. But other than that, let's get to the game ball, Vic. All right, so who you giving the game ball tonight to, Vic?
I would say that Gina said it best. I would say it definitely needs to go to XM because he is him.
Don't say XM. Okay. All right, I'm going to give the shout-outs tonight. Shout out to Omax. Doing this thing, man. You learning.
Absolutely.
Shout out to baby Kobe, Max Christie. Shout out to Spencer Dinwiddie. Shout out to Najee Marshall, man.
Yeah, say Najee. Yeah, Najee definitely deserves to be up there tonight.
Shout out to Brandon Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Kessler Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
But I do agree. Play of the game, man. Like, he almost gave you 30 points today.
Yeah.
It has to be our guy. Where is he? I can't even find him again. There he is. Dante Exum. He was the guy.
Absolutely.
He was Exum today. It was him.
Yeah, he showed up. He showed up and he was looking mean. I'm liking that of our team right now too. They're starting to show like real attitude, like, and put something behind it.
Yeah, Exum's looked good since he returned from injury.
Mm-hmm.
It's like makes me feel a certain way because how high I thought of the team, but it does. It's good to see him back and they're playing well though. But all right, babe, let's get to the glow yard. Let's see what they got to say. Take some questions and comments. All right, everybody, gonna get to your questions and comments. Please put at WTM if you're speaking to myself or Queen. And we ask you stay respectful in the comments. If we do get any super chats, I will stop the show and I read the super chat. But other than that, that's it. And I'll start from the top.
Yep.
What up, Facts?
Right now.
He says, Baby Kobe is his MFing name. And Edwards finally not scared to shoot. Great win for the bench and young guys, except Hardy. He definitely gone in the offseason looking like Baby Hardaway Jr. Jeez. Jet says winning is losing this year. I told you, Jet, you got you're
get more positivity.
You're here, Memphis Grizzlies fan right now.
Plus, I always say he's a hater.
I gotta read his message in back. I ain't have time yet, Jet. I got you, Jet. Ali says, hi guys. What up, Ali? Big respect to Kessler, clutch out there. Max is baby Kobe, but I see a lot of SGA in him, just straight gym rat. Kwame says, this team is special. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Austin's a Glow Yard member. He says, you got to do the dunk contest and three-point shootout on Playback in a celebrity game that is funny as F. Yeah, we did it last year, Austin. So I'm thinking we'll probably have it planned. I may not be on like the stage and all night. We may not have the stage occupied, but we probably had the event plan or the events.
Yeah, because everything is playing on Playback, right, for the All-Star weekend?
It did last year. I think it is.
Okay.
It is. We did it last year. I don't see why not. Shout out to Playback, too. They just got another partnership with like Kevin Garnett. What's his show, CG Certified and all that. So,
nice.
Yeah, they got a bunch of folks on there now.
Yeah, they blossoming. I be seeing Gil's Arena and stuff on there. Mm-hmm.
BJ is a Glow Yard member. He says we beat the Heat and Hardy at the same time. Tough to do, great win. Facts. That'd be wild. Shadow says great aim for the young guys. I feel like this was a top 3 win of the year. We low key could have been on a 6-game win streak, but I'll take 4 and 2. I feel you, Shadows.
Yeah, I agree.
Shadows, did you add me as a friend on Xbox? Is that you, Shadows? I feel like I just saw you. It probably is Shadows. I'm like, damn, I've been sitting there for like years or whatever. And he like, man, accept my friend's request. But Austin, he's a Glow Yacht member as well. I think I said that earlier. Did he ever give a comment? Yeah, but he said, yo, King, what's your realistic expectation for the next 2 years? Is Kai back, and are we the team that's just good enough, but not bad enough to move forward like 2012, 2017? No, Austin. I think if the team is completely healthy, you got a chance, man. Like I didn't think the West was that serious. I think the NBA that serious this year. I know everybody always go to certain teams, but I didn't think the Celtics were so far ahead of everybody. I think the rest of the NBA caught up, and like it's a good league now. So
yeah, and plus there was a lot of injuries on a lot of teams last year. Like so, by the time that we ended up getting to like the Western Conference and stuff, like a lot of the heavy hitters were out, or they probably were playing injured.
Yep.
So I don't know. This year, I feel like we'll be straight. Like I really do. Now, maybe I'm just being optimistic, but I feel like this whole thing changed a lot of the whole culture of the Mavericks right now. There's just been so many major changes, and not just in the roster, but obviously like in the past 2 years, they had a change of ownership. They've had a change of coach. They've had a change of management. Now they've had a change of different superstars coming to the team. Now our major superstars not in the team anymore, but I don't know. For some reason, I feel like because they feel like everyone is not really expecting them to pull it together. I think that's why they'll pull it together, because it's like, well, y'all are acting like we're not talented too.
Yeah.
Like Luka's not the whole team.
Man. It's a great team.
Yeah.
Curbside said, "Is it me or are we seeing the Mavs turn into Spartan 300?"
Yeah, I told you they're starting to like get
fighting,
teeth
man.
out there. They're getting teeth.
It's a team, man. They still the leader. Still Kyrie. He's still the chief, and he following the leader, man. BJ, he's a Glow Yard member. He says that Gafford news could have waited until after All-Star break. What was it? 2 weeks, right? Being reevaluated, I think. They said
2 to 3, I think.
Yeah, so if it's 2 weeks, it's actually good because we better get a whole week off. So 1 week is gone. So by the time we start playing again, it's time for him to be reevaluated.
Yeah, at that point, he should be fresh and at least starting to practice again, maybe.
I know,
even if he's not on the floor.
He didn't put WT in, but I'm gonna read this question. JTJ says, realistically, when is AD coming back? No clue, JTJ.
Bro, I don't. Nobody want to talk about that. Next question.
Yeah, I think,
we don't even want to talk about that. Like,
I'm thinking about the end of the season. Real talk. That's what I'm thinking.
We should just act like he's not on the team right now. Let's just worry about what we got right now. Like, he's just a figment of our imagination at the moment.
Big J. Big J is a Glow Yard member as well. He said, "What up, King? What up, Big J?"
What up, Big J? You didn't say nothing to me, but what up, too?
Shadows. I think that's from when I was on the screen by myself. I think so. No, I got you. Watch. Shadow said, "Yo, King, I feel like the West is wide open. I know it's very competitive, but I feel like everybody knows each other's strengths and weaknesses. It's going to be all about matchups in the playoffs." Facts.
I agree.
And Big J says, "Hello, Queen." Gina Kim, Glow Yard member, she says, "Hey, y'all, Queen, show off."
That's my girl, Gina.
Latte is a Glow Yard member as well. He says, "Hello, Queen."
Hi, Latte.
See, I don't even think Latte say hi to me.
Well, they see you all the time. I'm like a rare occasion when I pop up.
Shout out to TMP, our guy, Mavs Pod. Check him out if you haven't already subscribed. But he said those prayers are still being lifted for the Q. Appreciate you, TMP.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. And the next month is when things are we're really going to need your prayers next month. Just to let y'all know, y'all won't be seeing as much of me, but definitely I appreciate everybody. What'd you make that face for? What'd you read?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Pre-read.
Yeah, I was pre-reading. Going to the next comment. Virtual Insanity said they just announced Gafford has a grade 2 sprain and will miss 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah. So a month. So what's that?
He's not going to be fresh.
About 2 months.
I mean, he'll be fresh, but
him, Lively, and AD around the same time.
Yeah, pretty much. Because we're in February, so that's March. So it's at least March and April. Yeah, so maybe April or May. Yep. Now we have seen the Yep.
Yep.
DV. At We
DV.
Talk Mavs. Hey, King and Queen. You've seen the Gafford news. Man, that's rough. Grade 3 MCL strain, out at least 6 weeks.
I mean, that's actually good news, though, y'all. And DV's a Glow Yard member. For it to be MCL strain, it could have been worse. Could have
Yeah, like
tore
that's,
something in his
yeah.
knee or something like that. Like, that's like good
Yeah.
news, actually, in a
Yeah, I'm
way.
always just glad when they don't say anything's like an open fracture. Like, I don't like hearing
Yeah.
open fractures because those don't normally heal great. And anything that involves, they usually any of those L's anyways are dangerous. Like
Yeah.
your
Because
ACL, your
he had his
MCL.
what is that? He hyperextended his knee. So yeah, it could have
Mm-hmm.
been any of that stuff. So that's what I'm saying. That's actually good news.
Yeah.
Gina Kim said, if Mavs can't get healthy, then I say shut everyone down and try next year. We still haven't gotten any updates on Lively, and I think AD won't need surgery, but not sure how serious his injury is.
Yeah, AD thing is that I hate to say AD just injury prone. So like I'm not really even looking forward to him, to be honest. Like I'm more worried about Lively and Gaff, but AD will be back when he's back, I guess, you know.
I mean, if you can get a run of AD, though, the only thing about this, if AD can get healthy and you can get
Yeah,
a
he's
run
fire when
of
he's healthy.
AD, like getting healthy at the playoffs and being
Mm-hmm.
AD from that point
Yeah,
on,
no,
and
he's
getting a
a
run in the
beast.
playoffs, then you got a chance. But
Yeah, he's a
depending on
beast. But
how they gonna manage it, because it's the same way Jason Kidd did in the bubble with Anthony Davis,
yeah.
where they had the time off and then had to run into the championship. So
God, I would love to do a bubble again. I know they wouldn't, but damn, I would love to do a bubble again. That was like the
if we'd have did a
best
bubble
peak
again,
physical condition that
if
most of us
we'd have did a
probably will
bubble,
ever see.
if we'd have did a bubble, Luke would have never been off the team.
Oh no, you never would off the team
If
because he
they
would have
stayed
never
in the
been
bubble, Luke would have
fat
never been off the team.
Luca.
Mm-hmm.
Fat Luca wouldn't even be a thing that they say about Luca because when he was in the bubble, bro, actually everybody was in the bubble. They were just. I'm telling you, that's probably. I'm sure men look back on other teams being like, "Wow, the bubble was our best shape." Like I would like that discipline that comes from isolation.
Man, you gotta chill. That's a pause moment. I'm still your husband over here.
Oh, pause. Sorry.
TGK said Queen killed that takeaway.
Thank you. I appreciate you, TGK.
Big J said, I'm starting at center on a 10-day contract. Go ahead, Big J.
I mean,
Gina Kemp said, XM looked amazing tonight. I knew he'd find a rhythm eventually. Like I said before, he's not the savior, but he'll help. Facts.
Yeah, maybe we don't need a savior, though. Maybe like we just need everybody to just be confident and consistent. And like I think that might be the problem we were thinking about before was that we were always talking about when Luka gets back, when Luka gets back, when Luka gets back.
Yep.
Like now we can focus on like what we got in front of us and like helping them unearth their talents.
But I'll read this for you. Austin also says, what is Queen's take on the Luka trade?
So the three major things, I guess that I was discussing with King when it essentially happened after the shock wore off is that number one, I'm worried to see how conditioned Luka can get under LeBron because LeBron is like he is the peak specimen. But him and Dwight Howard, they probably got the both best physical bodies as far as basketball players that are especially in higher age. Like I'm talking 35 up. And I feel like possibly that Luka could be able to not only condition himself physically, but that means like getting a nutritionist, staying on top of like his social habits, like his drinking, the hookah, that kind of stuff. Because even though LeBron still, has fun, he obviously still takes a lot of care of himself. So my other thing with the Luka trade is that, like we were just discussing, is that everybody kind of has always looked at Luka as our savior and that Luka was always going to help us. And we're starting to now be able to look at the rest of the talent that we have on our team and that even though I don't like it that the owners did it on the low, I think Nico on the low might have still cooked. Like I think that this plan might actually end up turning out. Now I'm not even saying Ken got to share my opinion. It's just my own personal like thoughts on the trade. And like obviously I would rather have had Luka. So let me make that clear. I would rather had Luka here. Like I mean I'm not gonna talk about Maxey. That's a whole other discussion. But yeah, I feel like at the end of the day Nico didn't want to do it. I feel like he was put in a position as being the manager to do what his bosses said. And I don't feel like Jason Kidd liked it either, but I am enjoying watching this change that the team is going through, though, because now they don't have I think it's not even that they didn't have the dependency on Luka. I think it's that they thought that they weren't stars. Like, obviously Kyrie, but I mean like the rest of them. I don't think they ever thought that they could be stars. So it's possible to see that any of the people we have now will be the ones that we have on the banners, and that become our new star of Dallas. And it might also be like possibly just Clay and Kyrie, and who knows. But I don't know. I didn't like the trade, but I'm just rocking with it, and to see how it pans out.
I feel you. Everything you said, Mason. What up, CJ? He said, salute King. My birthday tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day today. # great win. Happy early birthday,
yep,
CJ.
Went like less than 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes till your birthday. So happy birthday ahead of time.
Yep. And Valentine's Day ahead of time.
And happy Valentine's Day.
I'll try to remember to say both of them in a couple minutes. Nancy is a Glow Yard member. She says, hey guys, how y'all doing? How you all doing? I can't complain, Nancy. Appreciate you as always.
Not at all. I always enjoy being here.
Kwame says 7 players in double figures. Yes, sir. Damn near everybody was in double figures except for the center, two-way center.
Yeah.
I don't think of his daggone name is Kelly and Jaden Hardy, I think.
Yep.
Latte is a Glow Yard member. I think I said that earlier, but he said PJ and Kessler front court going to feed families for second half of the season. Gina Kim also says sorry, but PS5. How'd you put us in that conversation?
Why you at We Talk Mavs for that one?
Yeah, sorry, but PS5 is better. Low key, PC is better than both, but I'm biased.
Well, yeah,
y'all sleeping on the Xbox,
the daddy. Yeah,
like
PC's the daddy, but everything is y'all are
Microsoft on some BS as far as like their software, but their hardware, like they basically their PCs, they're making baby PCs and all that. That's why I don't got it's to each their own. They all do the same thing though. Like they make all the games to be able to do the same thing. They get locked at what they can do, so it don't matter. It's about exclusives or Game Pass. Which one do you want?
And what kind of gamer you are.
Yep, that's what it is. And then if you want to play PC, PC used to be uncool to play PC games.
Yes, when I was a PC player, I used to play like World of Warcraft, Star Wars. I mean, Star Trek Online. Like I used to play a lot of MMORPGs. It was not cool at all to do any of that. Elder Scrolls, all that stuff. Now it's a different day and age. Like basically, the only people I really know that use a PC are like my sister and her people because they play Sims, and she has like a $3,000 computer to play Sims.
I agree.
She didn't play nothing good.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's playing that stuff. And people that play Doom and all. Kwame says, should Dallas sign Mark Williams since Gafford is out 6 weeks? I don't know if we have enough to. I mean, if you're gonna take what we can give him at the end of the.
Yeah, I don't know how much money we're rocking with.
Kwame.
Yeah, I don't know how much money we're rocking with right now.
I'm down. Gina Kim said AD out at least 4 weeks per Shams. Yep. And DV says same thing. Shams said 4 weeks.
Don't worry about AD. He'll be back when he's back.
Nah, she got you, DV. Gina Kim came through first. Austin said Luka don't fit the culture. He was the coach. I hate the ownership.
So I don't like statements like that because it's one of those things like, well, what is the culture? Like, and that's not even to be like a butthole or anything. It's like, well, what is the culture of the Mavs? Do you know do we have a culture yet? Are we trying to build a culture right now? So I didn't really understand that statement. Like, I felt like he was trying to low key say something else, I guess. But I mean, other than that,
the culture of the Mavs is usually that loyalty with Dirk and all that. That's what people.
Yeah, well, everybody has been loyal to us or even come back to us. We've traded away again.
I think the issue is now I'm starting to realize. Like I said, I don't like the ownership, but it's a new ownership. We thinking of Dirk under Cuban and what happened with him. That Luka,
they have no relationship with him. They don't have
there's no Dirk no more. You feel me? Like
no personal
that's not
emotions
Dirk. That's
about
not Cuban. That's now a new
that lady
ownership.
and that,
like,
that lady and her son.
And Nico and them. Like that's
and the Sands Hotel, the Sands Casino. Basically.
They're not. And I heard about the new CEO guy that was in the back that was Welts or whatever. Like he just got hired not too long ago, but then he hasn't been talked about again. I heard he had some saying that as far as like going away from what Mark Cuban would do. Like he talked to him. I think I saw an article today somebody posted. Maybe it was I think it was Larry actually that showed me the article where it said that he said that he wanted to like just push away from what Mark Cuban would do. Like let's try to get a different. Now I understand what he's saying about culture. They want to get a different. They don't want to like. So I'm not saying it's right. This is trying to be I guess logical with what they did, but they're trying to no longer think like Mark Cuban anymore. They don't want the fans of their organization to be like
they're trying to make a new history. I know they're just trying to make a new history. They just want to make a new
GMs to do different things.
Yeah, who's Dirk? Like, yeah, it's an overhaul, and then in 20 years, of like, we wish we would have stayed with that. And yeah, I know they're trying something new.
They're trying to get casinos into gambling. They're taking a major gamble.
Yeah. Ultimately, that's what everybody's trying to do. Like, that's casinos are so weird just because of growing up 30-something years with no casinos like in our state, and now it's like casinos and sports gambling now are very cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like this now. Like, and before I don't. Maybe it's because we didn't have casinos here. Like maybe that's why my exposure to it's been very different.
Yeah, all I would know you would go to like Atlantic City or like
that's or Vegas.
Or Vegas.
Like everyone would be like, I'm gonna go to Vegas and go bet all my money and stuff.
One of the casinos nearest, like Charlestown or something like that.
Charlestown, West Virginia, races and slots. Yep.
What up, Locke? I see you.
Oh,
check out Mavs Spirit too.
Ben with a super chat.
It's a super chat. Hold on. I'm skipping super chat. I'm sorry, Latte. Member for 13 months. I feel like you've been a member for longer than that. You probably re-up. But he said 80 out at least 4 weeks, by the way. Okay. And Ben also. Shout out to Ben, man. Glow Yacht member for 24 months. I feel like he's been longer than that as well.
Yeah, too.
He said, do you believe in Joe Hendry?
Joe Hendry.
Ben, Queen does. That's our boy.
Stop. No, I don't like Joe Hendry. I don't know why he exists and why that's his name.
Joe Hendry.
I hope that's his real name in real life, because that's a terrible name if it's a stage name.
Joe Hendry. There you go. You know it. But let me see. No, that's not a tear. Y'all said a tear. Grade 3. I don't think it's not a fully tear. No. If he had a fully tear MCL, he'd be out.
Yeah, he wouldn't be.
He got a sprain. It's a grade 3 sprain. I mean, it's sprained. It's not a tear. It's kind of teared, but it's not a full.
Is it a strain or a sprain? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it a strain or a sprain?
It's a strain.
Okay, because usually if it's a strain, it's like the band that basically connects your ligaments together has like a little bit of a tear in it. That's essentially what.
But it's not like it's not ripped apart. It's just it just heals. It's just like it's like working out to the extreme. It's like when you work out too far and it does. You're like I gotta get my muscle back together or whatever. Like
yes, like so when it's a sprain though, that can like mess up like I want to say like his tibia and his femur. Like if it's a sprain, like that's a lot more serious. So that's why I'm like, is it a strain or a sprain?
I thought it said strain.
Because the tear, like you just said, will heal a lot easier, but a sprain can actually mess up this top and bottom part right here, like this joint. Like it can either pull this or pull that. So I don't know. I'll have to look up and see what it is actually. See what his actual thing is, like what they actually said, because I know they were saying that was from Shams, right?
Yeah, Austin says we cook, bro. Austin said, "What do you say, King? What do you say to McGee signing? We paying him anyway." I already said, you just give him $1 million and tell him get back.
Yeah, like I mean, what do we got, anyways? Like how much money we have, like essentially. I mean, obviously getting rid of Luka like freed up a bunch of money right there.
100-something thousand, I think, under the first apron. Gina Kim said, I saw someone say people need to start having the Bron convo because Luka hasn't gone off, and many believe if you're a teammate of Bron, you can't succeed. But y'all seen 2 games. Y'all were just on the high. Gina Kim, I don't listen to that stuff. They were just on the high about it after one, and Luka done played like 20-something minutes. The last couple of games, like people are like, what are they doing? They're just trying to find a reason. Like too
sheep.
much cause at one
Yeah, the
time.
sheeple.
Too
The
much.
sheeple. But yes, it is a sprain, so that's why it's the 6 to 8 as opposed to the 2 to 4. Because 2 to 4 was when they thought it was a strain, but now it's that, like he said, a grade 3 sprain. So yeah, like hopefully he ain't jack up none of his ligaments in his leg, and he better stay off of it. Like I don't even want to see him practicing before like he cleared.
Nah, he should be,
Yeah,
he'll be
so
fine.
Crowd Pleaser is saying it too in the comments. He's saying it's a moderate injury to the ligament where the fibers are torn. Yeah,
That's what says he just need
that's
to
rough.
rest.
And hey, Ben, across the pond.
Ben said,
Yeah, like basically he needs to just sit with his leg elevated type
he
stuff.
needs to rest. He's fine.
Like
He'll still be fine. He don't need surgery or nothing. He just need rest.
No. I think it's a grade 4. He would need surgery. Like his meat off the bone, grade 4.
Yes. Gina Kim says, I like the talent of the Mavs, but I think when the playoffs come by, that's where it'll show Luka is missed. Luka could be off, but his presence alone helps everyone on the court, in my opinion. We'll see, Gina Kim. I agree.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Nancy says it was nice to see Edwards finally shoot the ball tonight. I almost felt like we had another Maxey on our hands where all we were going to ask is for him to play D and be afraid to shoot the ball. Nah, he too young. He's going to be fine. But yes, Nancy, I agree.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me make it.
That's Kessler, right?
Hold on.
No, I'm watching. I'm watching too. Not yet.
Because he got the next comment, so I wanted to just wait a second to say. Jesus, is the longest minute ever. All right, CJ, let me read you.
Yeah, no, it's because we're both watching, and it's because we were both watching.
I got a PS5. They just like iPhones. I'm gonna switch back to an Xbox. That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. And Game Pass taking over. That's what Game Pass about to be on everything. So it don't even matter, man. It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and plus, no offense, PlayStation doesn't have enough exclusives for me to care enough. Like, because a lot of the exclusives that I did care about became both. They became cross-platform.
Yeah. And happy birthday.
And happy birthday, CJ.
And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day, babe.
Yep. Happy Valentine's Day, babe.
I
had to not kiss the camera.
Gina Kim said, now they're going to ask us to do it. Gina Kim said it's better to sleep on Xbox. That's fine. Remember, Gina Kim, you young, so you like
young.
When I was so just what was it, 2 generations ago, when I was heavy on PlayStation 3 and nobody had a PlayStation 3 and everybody was like Xbox 360, Xbox 360, we love Xbox. And now it's the complete opposite. Like it was just that during the PS3 era. Everybody was trying to issue on the PS3 and saying the Xbox 360 stay with there and all that. So it's whatever. They all do the same thing.
Yeah, for the most part. At this point.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah.
I was troll shaman level 70 back in the day on World of Warcraft.
Yeah, the World of Warcraft days are different, man. It's different times. I always thought about going back, but it's just I feel like now it's past me too much. Like I don't want to start from the beginning. Oh, she said it first. Thank you, King.
Yeah, it was you, Gina Kim. You did it first. Crowd Pleaser is a Glow Yard member. Says Christie is the real deal, not rushing or playing out of control. Look forward to see him starting over the next few years. Yeah, Crowd Pleaser. Yeah, Christie, nice.
Yeah, well, I'm like sorry. I was looking at little CJ's comment. Well, PlayStation was just down for like a day the other day. Actually, it was like for I think almost 48 hours.
Yeah, Gina Kim says
people had to go touch grass.
Yeah, Gina Kim says Tone asked about the slow mo in the chat. Was it because of me? I remember always commenting a lot when I first discovered y'all. Didn't stop me though. I've been chill, kinda. Yeah, I think slow mo is for folks that aren't members. I think being a member stops that. Like that's why you can do it, Gina Kim. I believe so. Maybe.
I think so, because I think when I'm on this account, I don't see slow mo, but if I'm on my other account, I do see slow mode.
Yeah, BJ says that Laker jersey got Luka looking nasty. It don't look right. Yeah, that banana one.
Yeah, that yellow don't look good on his complexion.
I'm waiting for that purple one. I'm waiting for that purple jersey, but that banana one is disgusting, man.
Yeah, yellow is just one of them colors anyways.
Yeah.
It's a tough one to wear.
Austin says, you think they're trying to be different for the sake of being different
Yes.
just to get away from Cuban? If so, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I think they are, though, Austin.
Yes.
I told you it was an article today about Welts, the new CEO, that said he pushed them to say, let's get away from Cuban in a way like the old just thought of Mark Cuban. They really are trying to change the different like culture in that way. Like that sounds crazy, but the culture that way. Not to include Luka and all that stuff to even say that, but they want to change their culture. They want to be a different Dallas Mavericks organization. They don't want you to be able to know what they're going to do by saying, "Oh, this is what the Mavericks would have done. They got Mark Cuban." It's literally
the
go
Mavericks
to the Discord.
Wouldn't have traded away Dirk. No, they wouldn't have.
Yeah.
You're right. They wouldn't have did that.
If you are a Discord member, go to Discord. I believe Larry posted it in Discord in the Hoops channel. Tone said we only place Sabonis and Şengün as far as competent centers for the next 16 games. Wouldn't be twice if you count him. Giannis injured. I mean, we got a chance. I don't think we out of it. And then we have Kyrie and Clay and all. We have a chance in these games. Just and know what happens. Crowd Pleaser says a grade 2 sprain is a moderate injury to a ligament where some of the ligament fibers are torn. Yeah. Nancy says, I don't care if he comes back to the playoffs as long as D-Live and Gaffer are back for the playoffs. There you go, Nancy. Gina Kim said, not gonna lie, Braun really do be getting a lot of hate. I feel like MJ is the only legend who had gotten a lot of love when he played. Refs even glazed him, maybe Magic too. No, I mean, shoot,
well,
Steph Curry. Steph Curry be dodging them bullets.
Yeah, Magic Johnson too used to get a lot of hate. Like I would say, like before Jordan and I was Magic Johnson. Yeah, they used to hate him way before his diagnosis and everything like that. They didn't like his attitude. They didn't like his charisma. They didn't like his confidence. They didn't like how he stood, the way he looked at people.
They didn't like that Magic Johnson
they hated Magic Johnson. Like when when his diagnosis happened, a lot of people wanted to knock him off a peg, and that's like kind of cruel, but that's the truth. Is that some people just were like, it was an opportunity to be like, well, ha ha ha, you ain't all that. And obviously he's changed the stigma around that entirely, and he's changed the culture of just the Lakers. Yeah, the Lakers in general.
He was Tragic Johnson.
Before there was him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan. His legend is so weird. It's weird because I feel like people are misremembering, that whole time period. Sometimes because I think it's because it's been now 20, 30 years since he's played.
30 years.
At this point.
It's been 20 years since he played last.
Wizards. Yeah, Wizards.
22 years.
9. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So now other than what we see in videos, people I've noticed, especially a lot of the older cats that played with him, a lot of them have different versions of what they remember, even though you can watch the same game. Because I feel like over time, people they glaze a little bit. The thing is that Michael Jordan it's not to say he's not amazing and that his records don't stand for a reason. You know what I mean? But it's just because LeBron was so young, I think, and because he was a young black man from Ohio. It was just like he just kind of came out of nowhere. And by time he was 17, I remember being in high school because I'm only a year younger than LeBron, a year or two younger than LeBron. I remember being in high school and watching him on TV, and the grown men were saying he's garbage and he'll never be Michael Jordan. And he was 17. You know what I mean? They had that kind of thought about him because he just was so good. And he was so young, It
was just hate because he wasn't supposed to be there.
But
he was the chosen one.
I think at the end of the day, he's
overachieved.
He was the chosen one.
He's overachieved.
The cat making a cameo again.
Let me get a couple more questions. BJ says B. Will is the JJ Barea of Kyrie Irving. No, you mean he the Kyrie Irving and JJ Barea? Or he might be the JJ Barea. I see what you did there, BJ. That might, I see what you did there. That's wild. Austin says, King, did you see Kid said didn't talk to anybody that was in the trade except Maxey, LOL. Makes sense, don't it? CJ says, King, you remember in 2011 when PSN was out for a month? I never trusted him. Yeah, bro. I remember when it was out back then, and they had to give everybody a free.
I got $3 for that.
Yeah, they gave everybody.
Yeah,
It was a
$3. I got
class.
$3 and I got like a few months, a
action
year
settlement.
of PSN.
But they gave I want to say 3 months. I think it was 90 days of that PSN when it was brand new PS
yeah, you might be
Plus.
right, actually.
And then they gave you like 2 video games I thought for free. One of them was like what's that daggone game with the electricity and all? If I can't remember the name of it. Jeez, the PlayStation exclusive game. I can't remember it right now. But yes, I remember CJ. Gina Kim said, I played on Xbox a lot before my fam got the PS4. My uncle even had an Xbox. I just rather stand with PS. I feel you. Like I said, I was exclusive to mainly Sony until
same
Xbox. Like I said, 360. I got one late. I got a 360 late, and then around a 1. The 1 is when I really switched over, which the 1 wasn't even that great, but that's when I switched over really. From the 360 to the 1, I kept going.
Yeah, I didn't have like the original one.
BJ says,
yeah, basically.
He said, watch GTA drop before AD gets back. That's crazy, man. Ben says, Shay's new shoes actually look really nice. Converse signature in the light brown. Go ahead, Ben. You'll probably be an SGA fan. Go ahead, Ben.
I used to be like Converse shorty.
Yeah, I used to have Converse too. Back when I was younger.
Yeah.
All colors. Nancy says PJ should be back after the All-Star break. He can also play small ball 5. He actually was doing well with it when he was out there. Yes. Ben says weather today has been crazy over here. LOL with his basketball.
Do y'all be drinking tea at 12 o'clock every day, Ben?
Ben, you can drink tea
in the
whenever
comments
you
if
want
you're
to.
still here. I've always wanted to know if they really specifically drink it at a specific time every day. That's all I want to know.
Sorry, Ben. And then she has a real question for you. I'm sorry.
It was a real
Gina
question.
Kim said, there's baby Kobe, baby Joker. Where's baby Barkley, baby Bird, baby AI, my goat, etc. I want to see them in the league. CJ says,
do all those people got kids?
CJ says Xbox got Halo. Enough said. # best game ever. Nancy says, do you think they'll be looking to trade Jaden Hardy in the offseason? He's been looking rough in these last few games. Now that they have Christie. She said something else. She said, not that I want to see Hardy go, but I think he'll do better on the team where he gets consistent playing time. Maybe a team that not doing that well in the standings. I don't know, Nancy. But I do think his contract is more valuable now to be traded.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you, Ben, for answering my question, though. He said yes, always. Thank you.
I got you.
That's what I figured.
Let's see. I read that one. We become a team. Yeah, we just need to get to the play. Let's see. DV that said T can go down anytime. Yes, and Ben said yes. So they both said it. All right. Got them in unison. Gina Kim says, y'all see Poopy Pants Jimmy. How do y'all think he'll fit in the Bum Warriors, though they still trash? They get that man $60 million. That's all I got to say, Gina Kim. Let's see. Daniel says, what up, King? This Maverick team just continues to play with heart and effort in these games despite injuries. We just have to get healthy. Mm-hmm. Also, Supermax is a GOAT now. Shout out, Daniel. And let's see. Bowley, he's a Glow Y'all member as well. He said, what up, bro and sis? What up, Bowley? Listen, y'all working this show well together. I think you got to get Queen on here more. Queen, I'm a fan and been praying for you, so keep smiling all as well. Appreciate you, Bowley.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
And last but not least, shout out to Johnny B, Glow Yard member. He says, Queen with all the ease. And Gina Kim said, I get you. Gina Kim stay giving me jobs to get emotes, man. But that's it, man.
That's how she do. We appreciate her.
Appreciate everybody for rocking with us tonight, man. Appreciate you, babe, for being on the show. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody else. Happy birthday to CJ, man. The Mavs get a nice W today. No problem. And
happy belated to Rel.
Yes, happy belated to Rel. Now hope you enjoy
tomorrow.
We'll see him for members only tomorrow morning, Rel. But why I'm doing that, actually, I guess I can segue to that. You saw people on the stage. They were a member. If you want to become a member, you can click that join button next to the subscribe button on the screen. If you're on an Android, if you're on an iPhone, you have to go to your Safari and go to your website. What is it? Desktop. I'm sorry, browser, and go there. And you can click the join button beside the subscribe button. Become a member of the channel. And if you do become a member of the channel, we have members only Fridays every what's that, Friday at around like 11 o'clock Eastern, I think, 11:30 Eastern, a.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. But if a game falls on a Friday, though, we have our members only post game shows, which I love, where we have the members and we allow them to jump on the stage with us after we do our takeaways and all. You guys basically run the show, a little less formal, where you guys just talk about anything you want to.
Yeah, y'all be cracking me up.
Man, Playback was amazing today, y'all. If you aren't a member of Playback, please join us on Playback, y'all. Glow Sun Production,
Yes.
Real Talk. We talk about all
It's
kinds of stuff. Like,
it's fun.
yes,
you could be on camera, or you could not be on camera. You could be on mic. You could not be on mic. It's good. It's good time.
We do not like it, like you said. You don't have to be on the camera and all that, but it's this is already. We're not like the most formal show. Like we joke and all that stuff. We try to stay professional, but we're not like really formal. But they're like it's a little more laid back, a little more raw.
More barbershop.
Like yeah, like really barbershop. Like we have funny conversations, not just about the game and what's going on, but we get off topic. We do all kind of things. Like you can be over there and just feel like you're like talking about a game or like watching a game with other folks anywhere else, like at a Buffalo Wild Wings or wherever you like to do it. So please join us on Playback. Queen
and
helps me out.
You like wrestling content?
I'm about to say Queen helps me out.
Playback.
Wrestling. Usually when I'm doing wrestling events with kayfabe, I usually have Queen on there with me. My homeboy BA, Devin, Travis. We'll shout them out. They're usually on the show with me. And then we got our regulars, Latte usually there, Kareem, Ben is there sometimes, and others. I'm sorry if I forgot you right now, but Austin.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Philly. All that, like, I appreciate everybody that's been there for us, but everything, follow us on Playback. Playback is live right now. It is where it is. A lot of folks are getting partnerships now. We almost at 500. Help us get there. We want to get on the main screen as well. Like, we're trying to be there so we can get more folks to watch us too. Help us get there on Playback, but please, other than that, what did I say? The members only post game show that. Follow Rel and Will, Cause We Geek. You know what they do. I don't know if they did the spoilers only show yet. I don't think they did. I don't think I saw a notification, but they were going to be talking about what's that? Captain America, I think this weekend.
Yeah, my parents actually just saw that tonight.
Yeah, so I know he said he wants to do a spoiler review of that. So shout out to Rel and Will. They're gonna be doing that. But see, other than that, did I forget anything, baby? Talk about yourself. You want to give me the information about yourself, letting people know about you, what you're doing right now, anything at all? Just the floor is yours.
Well, I know a lot of y'all know me as I do the theme shows for a few seasons now. That's me. I do that with Too Much, who's awesome. We love him. He's family over here as well. I know a lot of y'all in the comments, are wishing me well. So as y'all probably know, I'm fighting breast cancer right now. So we have a GoFundMe going to try and offset all the stuff that's been going with that. I appreciate you guys for just the well wishes and everything. So just keep praying for us and just keep supporting. Like, we appreciate you here. We Talk Mavs, and I love being a part of it. Like, even though it does feel sometimes like the boys club, we got our regular ladies in here, and I love chatting with them too. So yeah, I'm just a fan like everybody else. That's me. That's it.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. Were you frozen? Yeah, frozen.
That's crazy. So it was just like Forrest Gump. Like, I just missed everything you just said, and then when you say that's done, like my screen just went like clear again. It was that was the weirdest thing ever. I swear, it was like I heard nothing you said, and I was like, man, I'm had to run out there and say.
I said all good things. It's okay.
I'm had to watch. I'm actually had to watch the show now. That's crazy because I had to hear what you said, but like I heard none of that. That was like wild. I swear it was just like Forrest Gump. If you know Forrest Gump the movie, like when he's talking on stage, that's crazy. But with all that being said, appreciate everybody, man, for watching the show.
I'm Queen, and that's King. I think he's frozen again. But yeah.
I'm gone again. But watch us tomorrow, maybe on Playback for the All-Star Weekend. Maybe we may do coverage for that if Playback has it available. Follow us again on Glow Sun Production for that. We'll be back for games again, I think, on Thursday of next week. I don't know if me and Rob are going to do anything in the meantime, but if we do, follow us on our socials, all in the descriptions. Follow Queen. I guess I can put your description. You don't have any social or anything, but like if you follow my pages, you'll be able to follow Queen page and all that stuff. She's everywhere I go. You see king, you see queen. But other than all that, y'all, go Mavs. We'll see y'all again tomorrow for the members, next week for everybody else. Appreciate you, babe, for being on the show. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy birthday to CJ. Happy birthday to Rel. And we'll see y'all again later. Go Mavs. Peace. We out.